Greetings everybody, it's the Phoenix 101 and today I'm bringing you a video, my top 10 favorite nerdcore artists, anime rappers, and anime singers as well. I'm not discriminating, not just the rappers, the singers as well. This is my personal top 10 and it was very difficult. It proved very hard to really stack them against each other and all that and pick my favorite. My top three, I knew from the very start, my top three. But putting them in a bracket was hard. And you might not see those that you want here, and that's why this is just my personal favorite. My unbiased opinion will come on another video. I will do my unbiased opinion in another video. And my criteria for my favorite artists goes by the amount of music I have downloaded of them and how much I have listened to them and how much I just love their styles and all of it. That's my criteria for it. It's not a thing of who's the better singer / rapper, it's just really what captures me the most and what I love listening to the most. With that being said, let's move on to the list. Here at number 10 we have Free Soul.
Yeah, my girl a badass, shit talker like Ryuko. There's no sister, but I pull up as a duo. We rebels like it's new speech and I'm recruiting new hoes. Turn into a op and then you out the squad like Pluto. Started from the bottom, broke like Mako, I'ma hit him with...
Now, Free Soul, he's just a fun, really fun rapper, I really enjoy his stuff. It's very fun to listen to. It's not too serious, which is completely different from the other people on this list, but it's very fun to listen to, and he just has that thing, that voice, that thing about him that's so fun, and you just want to keep listening to it. It just keeps me coming back. It just keeps me going back to say, hey, his Free Soul dropped a new song, his Free Soul dropped a new hit. Let me listen to it, let me react to it. I love this stuff. And at number 9, we have Cantrast.
Coming from the bottom, better move with caution. When I bring this out, final form, I'm a slay. When I pull up, get thunderclap, my slayers running back, make sure these demons remember.
Cantrast is the rising star. Honestly, I've been seeing him pop up a lot, and his stuff is amazing. His rap game is on fleek. Yo, this guy can rap. He has his style and everything. It's just awesome, and he's entered the big leagues. He's amazing. I utterly enjoy Cantrast's music, and I even have some downloaded. He's so low on this list because I'm yet to really get more into him compared to the people who are on this list. He's not the worst, but he's not personally, he's not at that level for me to be at like my favorite, my best, my man. He's amazing, and he's a rising star, and he's going places. Now, at the number 8 spots, I had a lot of trouble fitting in the two. It's Fliverous Shara and Sailor Love. Now, I had a really hard time. I put them together because there are other people that I really needed to be on this list. And I just thought it would be easier to put them together because, I'll start with Sailor.
Yeah, it's been one wild ride. In my heart, I know that I chose right. Underestimated, maybe miscalculated, but in the end, you're always by my side.
Sailor, I'm simp for her voice, guys. She's just an amazing singer, and her voice, she's so good. She knows how to bring in the fun and the emotion. She can bring in the fun and the emotion, which is great. And it's a great skill to have, to bring out both fun and emotion in your music, And I love that. Now on to Shara.
If you're gonna talk about it, then you gotta be about it. From closed eyes and dreams about it. Oh wait, now I see the challenge. Anything I say I'll do. Watch me make a lane now. When my mind is made, there was nothing you can say.
Shara. love her style, love her pizzazz, her sass. She's also great. She's also climbing the ladder. You know, her style is very. It's very nice. It's very entertaining. It's very. I just like her stuff, and that's why she's on the list. I have a few of her songs downloaded. Two, but like it's great. I do love her stuff, and that's why she is on my favorite. She's one of my favorite, and so is Saber. At number 7 we have Xiaodo.
Body in the moonlight, climbing through light, head but a fool like, you're never on a cock you, think you're better than, you boy I cannot, drop on some motion, if you're bored I'm gonna sort through, body in the moonlight, climbing through light, head but a fool like, you're never on a cock you, think you're better than.
Now, Xiaodo would have been higher on this list if I had heard more music from him, you know. There are right now it's 3. It's Nani, and the other 2, it's the Attack on Titan rap and the Inosuke rap. Those 2 are great, and he hit it hard over there, you know. He went hard, he went full beast mode on them, and I love that. But I wanted him to be higher on the list, but I couldn't put him higher on the list because I haven't heard him rap in such a while that it died down. It diluted my love for him, his music. You know, you just gotta keep it fresh. You know, keep coming. But he hasn't been, and I'm just dialed back. So that's the reason why I have to do that. Otherwise, I love his style. The way he adds Japanese to it, he knows how to do it. He knows his way with words. He's an amazing rapper, and I just love his stuff. And that's why he's on the list. I wanted him to be on the top 3, but just couldn't get to the top 3. Now on number 6, we have my main man, Freest.
Little spark, grow into a flame. The pictures that remain inside your eyes will guide you on your way. You are young.
It was very recent. He took me by surprise. Freest was someone that I had never really given much attention to. But after the Tanjiro song, I just fell in love with his music. I started checking him out more, and I'm very, very happy with what he has and what he does. It's so good. It's just so good. He has the potential to rise up the spot, but it's just that he's more of the more recent. Compared to this, he's the more recent one, so, you know, still fresh. But I love him. I love his stuff, and he always he comments on my videos and all that, man. It just, if I could have any dream with Freest is to make a song with him. Just one time, you know, just one time, make a sound, you know. I'd love to, and yeah, that would be a dream come true. And now on the number 5 spot, we got Fable.
X's and O's, they've never known me. Won't throw it all away, All in my life, I've been so goddamn lonely. It cut me.
Now, Fable, I did like him for a long time, but he was not on my favorites list. But recently, he's been popping off. You know, when it comes to music and anime rap, you know, I stray away from the vulgar stuff and the swearing and all that kind of stuff. It's just, unless it's used right, like there are artists out there, rappers like with Laurie, his stuff is, when sometimes he uses the swear words, he does it in a way that I can allow, and I can feel like, okay, this is a moment of stress, a moment of, you know, where he needs to have this kind of thing. And when Fable does that, I do enjoy it. But there are some other songs that people put out everywhere, where it's just blurting out the swear words for no reason, and I really don't enjoy that. Like, there's a reason, like, Fable's Todo rap, I didn't even react to it because it was just too much for me. It was just too much. That's why I didn't even put a reaction video out of it, because I just, you know. But his Naruto song, just on another level. And now on number 4, we have one of my favorite, if not my favorite, nerdcore anime singers, and that's Divide Music.
Forsaken, banished to another world. Consider me truly forgotten. My father was my only hope.
His stuff is just amazing. His voice, his lyrical content, it's so good. I just enjoy it every time. I'm waiting for another and another and another. Divide Music is just, he's just amazing. He's just amazing, guys. I don't remember when I discovered him. I don't remember which song I discovered him from, but I discovered him probably 2 years back, and he had me here. He had me here with his voice. He had me here with everything he did. I utterly enjoy everything that he does with his music. It's just amazing, and I keep coming back, and I'm just glad to have this opportunity to even react to his videos and to have people actually watch them. I am eternally grateful for that as well. I am very lucky. Now, before we get to the top 3, we have some honorable mentions, and the honorable mentions list is just gonna, here we go.
Oh yeah, it's all about the hip hop. And you know that she's in shape, looking tip top. Ain't no time to kick back like the flip flops. Better go and check the time like a wristwatch. Ooh, see her jumping back up on the scene. Now that she's a hero, she be making all the green. Swimming in the water, that is where she's the queen. She's a frog humanoid over one kind of thing. I am the symbol of peace, smiling and gritting my teeth. Your silly grin, it don't matter to me, cause in the end you gon' call me the chief. You representing devils, killers, and thieves. I'm representing what the people believe in. I'll be defeating the league of villains, evil leaders, demon legions. We leave them bleeding, I put it all on the line. I'm punching right through the spine. Surprising that you had a backbone, cause that wasn't easy.
But it's too late. We're lost within this rain and there's no escape. So look into my eyes and you'll see fate. And once you know pain, then you'll know hate. All that I was as a child, right then that was all I could be. Them killing my parents all wild, this power was hidden in me. Invested in living, I found 2 people with new energy. Formed a unit of 3 as a movement to be, at least until Hans.
You can go and pack my metal, then the demon slay a corpse. But if you think you slay this demon, I'm gon' give you as a corpse. So tomorrow with the bands and how I'm ballin' as a sport. You do the same, Yushiro, you couldn't see me on the court.
Get the fuck up on my way, drop the chopper, you no threat to me. Spot a demon, or a Mugen train, you can't connect to me. Toss a rack, had that little boy gone, no vasectomy. Ticket punching, while my fucking haters sleeping. Never needed love, I beat to my own drum set. Step ahead, I manifest the path I haven't done yet. Been the bone collector, all depressed to my agenda. Shake the earth, engulf the wind with fire, moving like September. What you gonna do, call 5-0? Thought that you knew I'm a psycho. C-O-D, D-B-D, Death by Dobby, I know. Death follow your set though, high key, no I know. That's high no, spit flames everywhere I go. Have mercy, yeah, but why no?
Now, I'm here, we're getting into the top 3, people. We're getting into the top 3. Now, the top 3. Number 3 is Roostage.
As a kid growing up I had a dream to be like the heroes that I saw up on the screen, saving all the people easy when I roll up on the scene, and then be the greatest fighter that the world has ever seen. But life isn't fair with the role that it hands you. Now I'm aware and there's nothing that I can do. You may not understand, but when the villain, when I grabbed you, everybody running away, but I just ran to you.
He was my first. He was the first nerdcore anime rapper that that I actually got into. He was the one that started my journey. And of course he's going to be on the top 3. I still listen to his music. He's congrats if he's watching this for whatever reason. Congrats on the 1 million. Honestly, I enjoy his stuff. It's so good. He just keeps coming with it, you know. And I always get confused when he's like, "Oh no, I don't like the way my voice sounds." I'm like, bro, you have 1 million people backing you up. You have 1 million fans. You have 1 million people who love your music, and more than 1 million. And it's so weird that he says that I don't like the sound of my voice. Bruh, I like your voice. I love your voice. I'm here. You started my journey into nerdcore. Into nerdcore in general. I never listened to it, but he started it. He started my journey, and I really, really love his stuff, you know. And he's, yeah. Rustage, everybody. Just put a clap in the chats for me. For Rustage. And now we're on to number 2, which is Dizzy 8.
Look, y'all my students gather round, classes in session. My competition like Toru, I don't ever see your presence, it's lunch rush. I eat anytime that a mic is present like Momo. Know anything that I think I can manifest it. I'm top tier, the flow meaning is acid when I spit. We're not peers, you're not even worthy to be my sidekick.
Now, Dizzy 8. Dizzy 8. What do I have to say about this dude? Bro, I found him on a rap cypher. Rustage is also really the main reason I found a lot of these people. I branched out from the route that was Rustage. And in the ciphers and all that, I started discovering all these artists. And one of the artists that I found was Dizzy 8. And by that time, he had about 30k subscribers. Now he's almost at 100. He had about 30k when I found him, and I loved his stuff. Immediately, I'm just like, this guy has something special about him. This guy has that thing. He got that thing on him, you know. And I love his stuff, and he's openly Christian, and he's always kept clean, you know. And I really love his stuff for that, and I really appreciate him, you know. Don't be afraid of your faith, guys. Posted on his Instagram story recently, as of this recording. Yeah, when he was answering fan questions, and I just love Dizzy 8's stuff. He's amazing, and he's one of the reasons also that I really wanted to enter the nerdcore anime rapper community. It's just that I don't have much of the resources, but I will one day. I just have a mic and stuff. I think I can make it work. I will do my best to make it work. But yeah, otherwise, let's stop talking about me. I love his stuff. The rap that I'm putting here was one of the first ones that I listened to, and I loved it. Amazing. Just fire all the way, and I just kept on. It was a snowball effect from there. I kept on getting in and going and going. And Dizzy 8 is that number 2 now. And you guys will, yeah, you'll understand when I say who's number 1. Drum roll, please. And number 1 is my main man, Zach Boucher.
They wouldn't know what I feel. It was like 1 in a mil. If I'd ever meet a goddess like you, I should probably kneel. They wouldn't know what I feel. It was like 1 in a mil. If I'd ever meet a goddess like you, I should probably kneel. Empty cause no one accepts me, yeah, that's why I keep it sealed. I'm the kind of person who deserves it, yeah, my heart could heal. That was no.
Now, Zach. The Gordon Ramsay of anime rap. He knows how to bring out the emotion, like a chef knows how to bring out the flavor in every ingredient. He knows how to bring out the emotion in every lyric. Dude, dude, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. You can imagine how I felt when Dizzy 8 and Zach Boucher and Febo was it were in a track together. You can imagine how I felt. I was fanboying. One of the three most amazing together in a track. Zach, his flow, his voice, just amazing, just amazing. He even introduced me, and it's also because of him that I found another amazing artist called Whit Laurie. I found him through Zach, and I love Whit Laurie, and I love Zach. And I can hear how Zach's style is also kind of taken from Whit Laurie, which is a really great. And Zach has even influenced a lot of my poetry. I write poetry, and in fact, I'm gonna find some. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna find some of my poetry, and I'm gonna show you. Found in one of my books, one of the first ones that actually inspired me from Zach. It's called "Leave Me Alone." I was frustrated when I wrote this, and Zach Boucher's style is all over this. It's called "Leave Me Alone." It's just a poem that I'm going to read for you. I'm in my room and I'm listening to music. Then you burst inside with your words to come abuse me. I did nothing wrong. Leave me alone. I just want music with me. I was in a good mood. You just had to come and kill it. And I'm barely happy these days. I feel like I'm a mistake. I feel this sadness deep inside. I try to hide, but I can't lie. This feeling inside you have awoken. Leave me alone. I'm trying to cope with all of these demons deep inside. I try to hide, but I can't lie. No, it's not easy being fake. I took that line straight out of one of his songs. It's not easy being fake. Just give me the music. Let me listen to these demons in me. All this music keeps my sanity. I'm deep within this sand, you see. All these emotions bottled up. It was your words that burst it open, you see. All this music helped me cope with. That's just one. That's just one of a few. I'm just gonna read one more. Just one more of my poems. Just one more, Mrs. Zach. If he's watching this. If he is, I'm just gonna blow out my mind. It's called Frustration. An anger burning deep inside. For your words, they sting. I hide my feelings. Well, I tried. All this anger deep inside. Am I a joke? I'm going to choke on your words, driving me to suicide. These feelings have to die. It's never right. I'm staying positive. This music keeps my confidence. These lyrics I pour my heart into. I'm just trying to vent. I want to scream. I want this anger gone. I just want this anger gone. This isn't me. But who can say? I don't even know who I am. It's in the palm of my hand. My anger is. That's just one of a few. That's just two of a few inspired by Zach Boucher. Now, with that being said, I hope you can understand why he's at the top. I hope you understand why Zach Boucher is at the top for me. He has this thing. He really, I dove deep into his music, and I'm just so happy that I even got the chance to even hear his music, and it's inspired me in so many ways. That's why Zach Boucher is at the top for me. And I hope you can understand. Everyone else was great. The honorable mentions are here because they didn't make the cut, but that's because they're still amazing artists. And there are so many more. There's no one like Joshua. There's so many more other people out there, but I just had to give you the ones that resonated the most with me. And I hope you guys can tell me your top 10 favorites, in the comments down below. I don't know how many views this video is gonna get. I'd be lucky if it even gets 3, to be honest. I'm putting in a lot of editing because I use this editing app, and I'm putting in a lot of editing into this. I really hope it's not for nothing. If this video does do well, it does do well, then I will put out the part 2 where I have my unbiased opinion on who the top 10 should be. And then you'll start seeing people that I couldn't even put here. Maybe. No. DPS is definitely should have been on this list, but I don't have any of his songs downloaded. As good as they are, trust me, DPS is an honorable mention. It's hit after hit with that dude. Why didn't I add him to the list? He should be on my top 10 favorites. But don't worry, if this video does well, I will give you guys top 10 unbiased. It's just gonna be unbiased. I'm gonna have to delve into maybe more nerdcores than I should, but I will. And with that being said, please let me know how you feel about this in the comments down below. And thank you for giving me this watch time. And thank you for watching. And let me know what you'd love to see me react to next. I do reaction videos, guys. With that being said, see you guys